the tide of this virus?
Is in the city as the GRE maintains. And if so, will the Ministry still go through with a stated plan to annihilate once and for all?
Whether by way of the virus or the Ministry's proposed plan, one thing...
Okay. Oh, I hope I can have multiple save slots. Whew. Can you hear me? Okay. Oh, thank God I can make a new game. Because I really didn't want to have to freaking... Okay. Do we want normal, hard, or nightmare? Normal. You want the easiest. I've been playing on Nightmare. We can do whatever one you want. Nightmare's the best to play on though, cause you earn more XP and such. But we'll do hard. We'll do hard. Okay, we'll do hard. Only for seasoned survivors, the infected are deadlier and more numerous. Volatiles and night runners are harder to detect. Loot is scarcer. Are you ready to face the challenge? Yes, I am. Let's get this bread.
HUD activated. Commence briefing.
Approaching Harad.
Data on the subject, Kadir Suleiman, a local political figure hired to maintain order after the outbreak. His brother Hassan died in a disease-related incident before we were able to evacuate him. Suleiman blamed the GRE for Hassan's death. He stole a highly sensitive file which became his bargaining chip against the GRE, with instructions to publicize it if anything happened to him. Data on the subject. The stolen file.
Jump in 10 seconds.
It details the incomplete process of synthesizing a cure for the virus. If implemented in its current state, the produced substance may be extremely toxic.
Now.
Also, the file contains full description of the virion's structure. Any attempt to use it would result in countless lives lost. It must be recovered. Further information. Current status. Suleiman sent the file to an associate unknown to us, with instructions to publicize it at his command at any time. To counter that, we instituted a citywide communication jam, preventing him from publicizing the file. Your GRE-issued radio can overcome that jamming. It is your lifeline. Do not lose it. Suleiman has since gone underground and begun using a different name. We have reason to believe he now leads one of the two main factions operating within the city. You are to find Suleiman and locate the stolen file in order to save mankind from a disaster of unprecedented proportions.
I told you that wasn't a normal drop shoot.
Break his legs, then take him to rides.
Back up! All of you!
Stop! Fall back! Fall back!
Come on! We have to move!
Let's get him off the street.
Get the door open!
Tower, this is Jade. Get sickbay ready. Got a guy with a bad head wound and a bite on one arm.
Oh shit, Amir's hurt?
No, Amir is gone. But I'm bringing in someone who might still survive.
One of us?
We'll see.
Alright, first of all, me at you. Second of all, do you need me to explain this to you? Like, what's going on? Because if you need anything explained, I can explain it to you. Okay, so, there's basically been a zombie outbreak in the city of Haran. Now, I am being sent by the GPE, I think it's called, or whatever, and that's an organization that's trying to control the zombie outbreak. But a cult leader, he's not a cult, but he's more of like a politician in the city of Haran, he's got a file on basically a cure for the disease, and he's like trying to sell it for black market and stuff like that to make money, but he's not wanting to release it, and they can't make the vaccine or anything like that until they get that file back from him. So they sent me in to get the file. So that's why I entered into the city of Haran. And whenever I first landed, you saw me getting jumped by that gang of people, right? Well, that gang of people work for that corrupt politician. His name is Rise. And when you see the gang run off, you see Amir and Jade drop in, and they help me, and Amir ends up getting killed while helping me. So Jade took me out. Now Jade is taking me back to her base, and that's where we are right now. You have any more questions before I go on? She's just someone who's trying to survive the outbreak, basically. That's all you know right now. So, you'll just have to go on with that. Yeah, she contacted her group. Does that make any sense? Okay. Can I go on now, or do you need me to wait? Okay.
You pinch him. You're scared. I'm not scared. Then pinch him. He blinked. What? He blinked again. What if he's a zombie? Zombie! Run!
Okay. Sorry, I was moving my phone so I could see your messages. Okay. So, this is the city of Haran. Those are just kids that are surviving at this outpost, we'll call it. We'll call this an outpost for now. Okay. So, yada yada yada, look around, okay.
You sleep for 3 days like a dead man, then scare children? Off to a great start, 31.
Where am I?
In paradise, can't you see? Okay, enough joking around. Head to room 190. The boss will brief you.
What do you mean, 31?
Ask the boss.
That's your number.
Excuse me?
Your number. You're the 31st. One fewer doses of antizin. One more new infected.
We're in a hotel.
One more runner gone.
This is a hotel, but they've taken the hotel over. Sort of. You'll understand what I mean by sort of.
31
In a second.
infected and only 7 runners left.
He'll die because of this guy? Quiet. Oh, fuck quiet. Now he's gonna get Amir's anti-scene.
So if you look at the mini-map, right?
And you are?
Crane. 31.
Oh, right. How's your head?
My head?
Got it. Listen up. Until the boss says so, you are not on the list. So go talk to him ASAP and let's get things moving. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. So if you're looking at the mini-map at the top right-hand corner, right? You see the, we'll call it gold. The gold ring, right? Now if you also notice, it's got an arrow pointing upwards. So that means I have to go upstairs. That's a good thing about this game, is it directs you where you need to go. So here's the boss, but I'm gonna talk to this guy.
I'm looking for the boss. Is he in there?
Oh, you're 31. Go on in.
So I'm referred to as 31 because I was the 31st infected, if you didn't hear that. So, alright. They don't know my name.
Are you the boss?
What, am I too young? You got the problem with my age?
No, You wanted to talk to me?
That's better. Do you remember anything? Know what you are?
Yeah, I can see this is some kind of shelter.
We call it the Tower. Brecken and his runners put it all together a couple of months ago, and we've been here ever since. Hunting airdrops, scavenging, and rescuing people.
Yeah, I wanted to thank that girl.
Good, because if not for her, you'd already be chewing somebody's knee bone. Your Anderson was totally crushed, by the way. Only thing Jade could salvage was your radio.
Oh, great. So can I get that back, please?
Actually, I think I need it more than you do.
Believe me, pal, that's not the case.
Fine. Take it. You know why runners put their lives in danger? For guys like you. So now you take the Anderson meant for someone else, and you won't even share your gear with us? I don't have time to deal with your bullshit. I've lost contact with one of our guys thanks to the fucked up radios we're stuck with. Do something for me, would you? I don't want to see you or your precious radio anymore, so go be useful somewhere else. We don't tolerate lazy assholes here in the tower.
Hey, be fair. I'm not lazy. I'm just, hey, boss.
Save it. That last guy I mentioned, he's only on the 13th floor, but he might as well be trapped in a mine cave-in. Come back later. And I'm not the boss. Too young, remember? I'm Rahim. Brecken's in charge here.
No, this is a hotel. There's like a lot of floors, but the guy's on the 13th floor of the hotel. So we're gonna have to go find him.
I'm not lazy, you little shit.
Also, if you didn't know, that's not the leader. That's Rahim. The leader is Brecken. Yeah, he's in the hotel with us. But so the leader is not Rahim, it's Brecken, but we've not met Brecken at this point in time.
Where do you think you're going?
The 13th floor.
You'll meet
Getting some
Brecken
stuff
soon.
for Rahim.
13? Shit. It's gonna be some dirty work. But we all got to pull our weight around here, huh?
So, do you remember whenever I said that this is kind of their outpost / base? Well, the thing is, they've not got it fully under control, as you can tell.
How many people died here? Crane here.
Where were you? We've been waiting for your report. It's been over 70 hours.
I lost my radio for a while. Don't worry, my cover's intact. No contact with the tower's leader yet. Unable to confirm identity. I'm taking steps to blend in.
Acknowledged. Time is of the essence, Crane. Remember that.
There's one more thing. I got bitten. I've shown no symptoms, but the people here say I'm infected.
Then you'd better get your hands on some antizin ASAP.
Help!
Hadn't you?
Help! Somebody!
What the hell?
So, a baby didn't necessarily die there. It's just, you know, but chances are probably, yeah. So, this person needs help. So we're gonna kill the zombie. And if you look in the bottom right hand corner, yeah, they gave me the antizin. My name is Crane, but I've not been able to tell anybody that yet, so they just call me 31. But as I was saying, you look in the bottom right hand corner and you can see my weapon. And you can see the durability and how many repairs I have left. So now we're going to open this door and help the survivor.
I cut my arm getting away from him. Oh God, you had to kill him, didn't you? God damn it! That was my brother. I came down to see him and
Easy, easy. It's all right now. I'll get help. Hey, Raheem, this is Crane. I'm down here on 13. Listen, this guy of yours got fucked up pretty bad getting away from a zombie.
Oh shit. 31? You went after Mark? Is it safe down there?
Yeah, well, it's safe enough now.
Okay, don't move. I'm sending Lena downstairs.
Hey, hold still. Lena will be here any minute.
Gauze. You've got to find some gauze. Oh, and alcohol. Combine them. That will stop the bleeding. Please hurry.
Now try to stay calm, okay? I'll be right back.
So now I need to make him a med kit, which I require gauze and alcohol. So these little yellow boxes, they contain supplies and such. So if we open it, there's metal parts. Pretty much. You're gonna find a lot of that. So we searched in here, and there was only metal parts. So there's not any gauze or anything like that. So we're gonna check in here in this yellow box, which we found duct tape. Okay, so let's search this one. Nails, still no gauze or duct tape, which is not too good. Not too good. Oh, let's open the fridge. There's the alcohol. Okay, so now we just need the gauze. Also on the map, it's got highlighted areas for us. So more duct tape, no gauze. There's, gauze.
Okay, I think that's everything I'm gonna find. Let's give this a shot.
Now, if you saw, this area was yellow as well, so we're gonna go ahead and search it again. Tin can. Let's see if there's anything in here. Anything? No. That's all I can find. So, we're gonna craft a med kit. So we're gonna go to our blueprints. Now, as you can see, we can make the Empress, the Sandstorm, and the Heat Wave. Right now, we're not too worried about any of those, but we need to make the med kit. So we're gonna craft that. Now we have to go give the med kit to this mayor. His name is Mark. So we're gonna give him the med kit.
Okay, who's hurt?
He's bleeding pretty bad.
Let me see him. Gauze and alcohol, huh? Pretty primitive, but it'll work. Thanks for the help. I'll take care of him from here.
So as you see, I got 250 XP for doing that.
31.
So now I need to go talk to Raheem.
Hey, 31. Not bad for a new guy. Perhaps I misjudged you.
I just want to help out and repay you guys for what you did for me.
Well, good. Come find me, and we'll talk about how you can do that.
So we're gonna go back upstairs. So, we need to go talk to Raheem.
How are we ever going to get out of here?
So Raheem is up here.
Alright, taken care of. Piece of cake. What else you got for me?
Well, let me think.
It's enough to be dangerous, you know that? Omar told me about your plans for the nest. Explosive charges? Really?
What? Explosives?
Oh,
I never
please.
said that.
You can't tell a convincing lie to save your life.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah? You think you can't die?
You're not my mom.
No, I'm not. Our mom's dead. So you might want to be a little nicer to me since I'm the only family you have left. Especially now that Amir is gone.
You're Jade, right?
Right.
I just wanted to thank you for what you did for me and tell you how sorry I am for your loss. I owe you and Amir my life.
Yeah, you do. You want to return the favor? Keep my dipshit brother from killing himself. No explosives, Raheem.
So, as you just saw, Raheem is Jade's brother. Now, Amir was also their brother. So, they're the only two that are left. Also, they have power and everything. Like, elevators still work. Well, you also have to realize this is like a foreign country. This is, you know. They have generators and such, but we're gonna talk to Raheem now.
So,
is that enough? Do I get to talk to Brecken now?
First, go change your clothes. I left some new ones for you in your room. You're in 194.
Something wrong with what I'm wearing?
You need something that fits the job Brecken wants you to do. Call me when you've changed.
So we're gonna go change because we are about to meet Brecken. So we're gonna go to our room, which is 194. Right here. 194. So here's our backpack. This is where we change. This is where we can, well, this is your player stash. You can change clothes here as well as leave any items for storage. As your survivor rank increases, you'll get access to new outfits. So, I can unlock new outfits and I can also store weapons in here. So, changing into the fresh clothes.
Okay, Raheem, I'm ready. Where do I find Brecken?
Not so fast, 31. If you're going to earn your keep, we have to find out if you've got the skills. So get your ass up to the gym. It's on the top floor. Just a couple flights up.
So I have to go to the gym. Now this is what makes me absolutely adore this game. This is what I love most about it.
Raheem, I don't see you. Where are you?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get over here.
So, this is, okay. So, press and hold R1 to jump and grab the ledge you're looking at. Remember to look with R stick at the ledge you want to grab. You can perform this action while standing, walking, or running. So, this is a parkour game, by the way. So, as you can see, yellow line. I'm going to have to run and jump up there, right? So, you're going to run, jump up. Yellow line, run. Run, jump up. Now, yellow.
Got to feel right at home. A crane on a crane.
Now let's get up here. And we walk across. And there we go. So here's Raheem.
Welcome to our gym. First things first, you've got to learn how to run.
What do you mean, learn how to run?
Just do what I say, alright? Now, jump down to the very bottom.
Are you nuts? I'd kill myself.
Don't be a wimp.
Come on, you can't be serious.
Watch this.
Raheem!
My leg!
Jesus, don't move! I'll get help!
Ha! I was just fucking with you.
Son of a bitch!
What? You can't take a joke? Come on! Get your ass down here!
Christ on a crutch.
So he's wanting me to jump down there. So he's gonna train me to run, basically. So we fall down.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
It's a rush, isn't it? But don't blow your load just yet. There's more. To survive outside, you got to take advantage of the terrain. Most eaters suck at climbing, so the harder the terrain is, the better for you. I've got some typical situations set up for you. Let's see how you handle them.
Okay. So, simple terrain.
Sometimes it's better to crawl through the low, narrow passages, eaters will have a tough time following you.
So crawling, jumping over ledges, yada yada yada, basics. Let's go upstairs. Oh, would you look at that? The stairs are broke, so instead, parkour. Then we run out of here.
Try not to slow down once you start running. Outside, if you stop, you're probably dead.
Now I gotta make this. Oh, what? They call the zombies eaters.
Not bad for a noob.
Not bad for a noob. Okay, so we need to go up. Well, would you look at that?
Alright, get up on that scaffold. And don't fall, because there sure as hell ain't no net.
So, this is what I hate about the game, is if you don't have your athletic skill up, you're basically gonna have a bad time. So we're up here. Oh, so look at this. We go down here, then over here.
That's my favorite. Cat grab and muscle up.
Go over here.
You won't survive outside for 10 minutes if you can't do that.
Get up here. So let's go over one last time. Now we gotta jump. Jump up to this one. Jump up to this one. Jump over to this one. And we are up.
Good job. Okay, time for the real test. Get back to the crane. Make use of anything and everything while you run.
Okay, so now I've got to get back up to the crane. So we go up here. You're not supposed to do it like this because it's really risky, but I don't care. So get up here.
Okay, that's enough. You've got some serious natural talent, man. Either that, or you've done this before. You done this before?
Hardly. The closest I ever came to this was running track in high school.
Well, then you're a fucking prodigy. Never seen anything like it.
Okay, so now we have to go back across.
What's happening to me?
Crane?
Shit.
Crane, talk to me. What's going on?
Something went wrong. Raheem, what just happened to me?
Oh shit. I bet you're having your first seizure. Just get back over here.
So I just had a seizure. From, well, you're about to find out.
Raheem, what the fuck was that? Does this mean I'm turning?
Most likely no. At least not yet. Seizures remind you that you're infected. You better go see Dr. Zera though. He'll check you out, probably give you a shot of antizin. Before you head out to see Zera, talk to the quartermaster. He'll gear you up so you can go outside without getting your head bitten off.
So I have to go talk to another doctor. But I'm gonna stop by the quartermaster first to gear up so I don't get insta-killed out there. So we're taking the elevator down.
Alright, they've given me an actual job. And nobody suspects I'm not who I say I am. So far so good. And once Dr. Zera helps me manage these symptoms I'm dealing with, I'll be even better.
I'm not necessarily going to die. The seizures are just like, hey, you're infected. Right now, you're low on antizin. You need another shot of it. Which, antizin is kind of a cure, but it doesn't fully cure you. It slows down the turning process. And as long as you take the shot every once in a while you'll be good and you won't turn. So I need to go get another shot. That's what the seizures are. They're reminding you, hey, you need to go get your antizin shot. So now that we're down here, you're able to notice at the top middle of my screen, you see on the left a guy running, and on the right an axe and a machete, right? Those are 2 of the 3 or 4 skill trees actually. Agility and combat. I believe I can show you it right here. So survivor, agility, power, legend. Legend is locked since we're not playing nightmare. So there's no point in yada yada yada. So each of these have their own skill trees. So survivor, this is the survivor. The survivor rank gives you access to supporting abilities, blueprints, and gadgets. To increase the survivor rank, complete quests, help other survivors, and participate in challenges. The higher your rank, the better equipment offered to you by shops. So the higher I am, the better loot I get, practically. Now this is all the upgrades in the skill tree. So if you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 16, 20, there's 24 total upgrades in this skill tree alone. Then we head over to agility. The agility tree allows you to outrun your opponents. To increase your agility level, perform climbs, jumps, or other free running moves and use skills from the agility tree. So, see, I don't have to actually, like agility, the more I run, the more I jump, I get XP for doing that. Same with combat, the more I fight, the more my combat skill levels up. So if we look at this, there's 5, 10, 16, 19, 22, 23 upgrades for the agility. Now, then we can head over to the power level. So the power tree allows you to face your opponents directly. To increase your power level, engage in combat, kill your enemies creatively, and use skills from the power tree. So, if we look here, 5, 7, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 2, 3, 4, 5, 19, 22, 23 as well. So, my survivor rank's already almost leveled up because I've been doing the challenges, or the quests, if you will. So, I need to now go talk to the quartermaster. And he will always be here. This guy's here the whole game.
Oh, you're the new scout. Rahim radioed me about you.
Yeah, that's me. Name's Crane.
I'm not gonna bother learning your name till you survived a few days, but here, this is for you. By the way, word around the tower is you're just another deadbeat in line for food or antizin. By which I mean, the people here don't much like you, but don't blame them. It's easy to get paranoid when you're isolated. And since somebody's jamming communications to the outside, there's plenty of paranoia to go around. Whole damn city with nobody to call for help but ourselves. You bring me some supplies from the airdrops, though, and you'll see people change their tunes in a hurry. That shit's a game changer.
Thanks. I'll bear that in mind. Listen, is there anything else? I'm in a bit of a rush.
Also, if you're looking to get more popular, you can try helping folks. Do a few favors, they might like you more. Might even find a woman. Keep you warm at night.
So here, I could buy these weapons, but I don't have any money. Or actually, no, he's just going to give them to me. Okay. So, he gave me everything like that. He also gave me a table leg. So, yeah. Okay. Here is where the fun begins. We have to go see Dr. Zere. I think that's how you say it, or Zier. So we're gonna go out and go see him.
Okay, new guy, be careful out there. We've lost too many already.
So, I'm using my pipe.
You've got Dr. Zera set up in a semi-trailer on a fenced-in playing court. When you
Now.
leave the tower, hang a left and head due south. You can't miss it.
It's Crane, kid.
All right. Crane. Just keep moving. There's no time to take in the sights. And try not to make too much noise. Sound attracts those fuckers.
So there's zombies right here. We're gonna kill them, earn a little bit of XP. Now if you notice that orange bar, that's my stamina for fighting. I have different staminas. I have stamina for fighting and I have stamina for running. So if I'm fighting and I run away, I'm not gonna lose that fighting stamina. I'm gonna lose regular stamina. Probably should not have been fighting this early on, but it's okay. We need the XP. We have to start somewhere. Oh, and I'm dead. Cool. That's what you want to avoid, is the zombies grabbing you. The zombies grabbing you are what hurt the most. So we're going to get back in, and we're going to go back and use our pipe this time. So we're searching him, yada yada yada. They can. It all depends. Also, if you look up in the top of the screen, you can notice my combat skills already halfway up from fighting. So, our combat level is about to level up already, which is really good. That's what we're wanting. We want to level up as much as possible in this game. It's not that they take forever to die, it's that these weapons are very, very weak. So, as you see, weapon ineffective, hold triangle to repair weapon. So each weapon has a certain amount of repairs that you can use. There's our power level leveled up. So we could upgrade it if we choose. We can upgrade ourselves. Which I'm actually gonna do quickly. Oh crap, I forgot that if you're in forgot if you're playing hard you can't actually pause. Oh no, you can. You can. It just doesn't slow zombies down if you're in the menu like that. Okay, so I have to repair my weapons, so let's go ahead and do that. It is not made by the people who made Dead Island. I know they seem very, very similar, but they are not made by the same people, I do not think. So, learn how to attack with great precision. Each strike with a blunt weapon to an enemy's head has a chance to stun them. That's the first upgrade we're going to get. So, now if I do headshot damage with this pipe, I'm going to have a chance to stun the enemies. So if we witness, no stun, no stun, there's a stun right there. So that's what we want. Later on in the game, whenever we get more upgrades, the stun is going to be super helpful. I'm going to use a med kit really quick. I'm not going to just run to the doctor right now, because in this game you really need to actually level up and such. So in the beginning, this is very, very good to just kill as many people as you can, because it's going to do you the most good. You're going to get the most experience out of it in the long run, which is what you're going to want. Plus, I get to search the zombies, and the more I search them, the better stuff I get. Like, see, 50 metal parts, which we need the metal parts to repair. Now, not only are we able to go to the doctor, but we can also jump up, you know, do parkour and such. But just about every building in this game you can get into. Every building has loot. Like if you see, look, found an electronic part. Cool. So now if I get up here, oh, would you look at that? There's a ramp that leads over here. Now this roof leads to a challenge, the parkour fever. So, we're going to do this challenge. So let the parkour fever begin. Parkour fever is a set of new challenges that will put your free-running skills to the test. These challenges are based on leadership. You can compete with your friends and other players. In Parkour Fever challenges, each successful parkour action, jumping over obstacles, climbing on top of objects, sliding, etc., grants you a small speed boost. You can stack up to 10 such boosts, greatly increasing your running speed. So reach the finish line as fast as possible. If I complete this, I get 1,000 agility points. So we're going to do this. The agility points are very, very good. So there are 26 of these green things, and I have to collect all 26 within 2 minutes. So if we go running, yada yada yada, get on top of this truck, dart over here, and dart over here. We basically want to see how fast we can complete this challenge. So, now if you notice how many zombies there are, they purposely spawn in that many, but sometimes there actually is that many just walking around in the middle of nowhere, so you've got to be very careful. So right now we're at 11, so now we are going to jump over here, break my legs, because that's cool. Let's jump up here. Now if you notice there's a zombie over there, which is not good, we don't want that. Now we have to climb up here, which is gonna hurt our time a lot. So now that we're up here. Now, I'm assuming you've noticed how some of these buildings are like wooden roofed. The buildings that are wooden roofed, you have to be very careful about because too much weight like that will break them and attract zombies. So this whole game, you've got to basically be aware of your surroundings. You've got to know how to maneuver, and if, like, you know, like that wooden roof, too much weight, you know, are you going to screw yourself completely over? Like right there, screwed myself over because I was not aware. And I lost the whole challenge, all because of that time wasting I did. I have 5 seconds to get 9 more things. Yeah. So, I lost, but as you can see up in the corner, I gained some experience for my agility for even attempting it. So, it's a win either way for me. Okay, so now as you're noticing, there's a lot of zombies over here, right? I probably shouldn't be trying to fight them. But then again, as you just saw, that zombie, yes, it's very, very fair. Also, if you look, these spikes, if I hit a zombie onto them, it insta-kills it. So if I can hit a zombie onto these spikes, it insta-kills and I get points for it. But since it's so early on in the game, I don't have the kick ability unlocked, which is... Oh, that zombie just hit me with a blade. I don't know if you saw that or not, but he just hit me with a blade. So either way, I was going to die there. Alright, so since there's that many zombies in that one little area, we don't want to go through that area again. So we're gonna run straight for the doctor this time. That's a lot of fall damage. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Dan, I'm already about to die again. Okay, well right here is the doctor. Some of them can, some of them can't. It's all random. So, let's talk to the doctor.
Doctor? Hello? Anybody there?
Camden, are you there?
So I'm supposed to get a vaccine?
What? No. Suppressant. It's called antizin. Suppresses the symptoms. Here, sit. Antizin postpones the inevitable. Best the GRE could do.
Inevitable? So there's no cure?
It's a variation of rabies. There's no cure right now, but you see, I've been running tests on both antizin and infected tissue. A cure is possible, definitely possible.
Oh shit, you really think you can figure it out?
With Dr. Camden's help, yes. I think so. Now where did I put that injector?
Who's Dr. Camden?
A colleague trapped in Sector 0, where the outbreak first, well, broke out. We've been collaborating via radio, though we would have made more progress if the connection were better. Also, if my earlier experiments had borne fruit. I tried injecting recombined versions of the virus into chunks of meat and leaving them around the city, hoping some of the infected would eat them so I could observe and document the results.
But they didn't?
It bore no fruit. I'm ashamed that I wasted so much time on it. No reason to hold any antizin in reserve now. In any case, all right, I'm quite busy, so on your way now. What was I doing?
So after talking to him, is there anything you're confused about?
Brecken sent most of his best people to...
Rahim, Zara checked me out and gave me another shot.
Okay, great. That ought to hold you. For a while. Which is good, because I'm starting to get used to the idea of bossing you around. So, time for a real trial. Go talk to Spike. You'll find him near Zera's truck. He's got the first real job for you.
You'll find that out later on. So, now we have to talk to Spike.
Hey, Spike? I'm Crane.
Just what I need. More unskilled labor. Alright, shut up and pay attention. There are two types of airdrops. One has food, first aid supplies, survival gear and such. The other kind is filled with antizin. The GRE sends in a one-way video feed that lets us know when they're on the way. Look, the trouble is, the airdrops with antizin keep getting raided by Rise's thugs. And without antizin, we're basically screwed. Rise and his boys only operate during the day because going out after dark is a dandy way to get killed. But the next two antizin drops are coming down right at sunset tonight, and Brecken means to go after them. This may be our only chance to reach the airdrop.
What's my part here?
Well, as I said, going out at night is basically suicide. Or it would be if I hadn't been setting up safe zones and traps out there for weeks now, which I have. Now, Brecken and his team will be okay tonight so long as you get out there now and arm those traps. That's your part.
All right. What are these traps and how do I arm them?
You'll see. I'll be talking you through it. Just remember, without these traps, Brecken won't survive the night. And if he doesn't come back with antizin, we are lost. Before you head out there, grab some firecrackers. Made them myself. They make a fine distraction if you get in trouble.
So now we have to take the firecrackers, and we also have to go arm all of his traps. Search dead bodies, chests, abandoned cars, pieces of furniture, and even trash bins to find crafting components, weapons, and money. Hold X to use your survivor sense to identify objects you can loot. Search the environment for huge locked chests left by other survivors. They're usually placed on top of rooftops, beyond the reach of zombies, and contain weapons or other valuable items. So, basically, that's just telling me where to go find loot at. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna end the live stream really quick. I'm gonna go do a few things and then I'll be back on.